Hey guys, AXL here with Red Hot Heat, back for another war highlight video. We're actually in a war. Ooh, there's a live attack. Let's actually catch probably the tail end of this. Looks like there's hogs on the board. Doesn't look like there's too many of them, however. And unfortunately, it looks like this attack is not going to be a 3-star. Nice try to run. Let's see how we're doing actually. Currently, looks like we have 1 3-star so far. Ooh, not doing too well. Looks like Air has gotten a 3-star as well. Let's see what they're doing on. Ooh, they're doing really well on Town Hall 9s actually. See if they've used any dip attacks. Six. It looks like they've not used any dip attacks. They are a lot better than we thought they were going to be. Looks like they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more Town Hall 9s. With only 1, 2, 3 more Town Hall 9s left. They're doing very well. Oh, another live attack. Looks like this is Bish going in on number 11. Number 11. That's quite low. Maybe this is a hard base. Ooh, didn't send in test wall breakers there. Looks like he's going to have to just use his jump spell here. Hopefully, yep, there we go. And hope that he does reach the queen. Okay, most of his stuff has gone inside. Unfortunately, the queen has... Actually, you know what? This might be a blessing in disguise because of the lava hound. And nice starting point for the hogs. Not going to need any heals here because everything is being tanked by the golem. It's got his first heal spell down. More hogs trickling in a little bit early on those, at least the second group of back-end hogs or backup hogs that he sent in. But looks like he's going to do pretty well here. Probably going to have to drop that poison spell on the... There we go. A little bit misplaced there on the poison spell. Didn't catch all of the skeletons, but it looks like he is going to get all the defenses down with a pretty sizable amount of hogs left, and it looks like they're going to take down the Barb King momentarily. There we go, and I think this is all she wrote. Very nicely done. Queen is nowhere near that lava hound, which is good. The only thing is that there we go. We have 1 hog going into the middle for that altar. That's what I was gonna say. But it looks like the lava hound's not even gonna come into play here, as long as those hogs. Oh, okay. So we have one more builder's hut. That's it. Very nicely done. But yeah, we need to get moving on these Town Hall 9s. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 left. We have probably we have 1 more attack from Bish and Airwolf as dips, so that would be 5 left then. Nice job, BB. Ninja Live. Okay, back to the video. Alright, back to the war highlight video. Going to the war log. Last one, landslide. This one is, they weren't very good. This clan is from, I think, China or Malaysia or something like that. But they couldn't even clean the 9s, so that says everything right there. Let's go and take a look at. We're actually gonna take a look at the 2 stars on the Town Hall 11s, at least the 10v11 ones, really quickly. So I did this one. See this base quite a few times, different variations of it. The key is to break into one of the corners. Usually what would happen in a 3-star attempt is you break in one corner, let the queen walk. Then I purposely picked this corner right here because I don't care which way she goes. And I picked this corner and I studied her slightly towards the left, hoping that she would go right. The reason why I wanted to do that is because I don't want to come anywhere near that clan castle. I know that there's a lava hound in there, and if I can avoid it, then that would be great. Even if she had gone towards the left, I could still avoid it. As you can see, the radius. My queen is going to stay outside of the wall here. I did break into this corner, but she's going to stay outside. I'm not going to break her in any further because she can reach everything, every one of these buildings from outside of the wall. So that's why even if she had gone left, it wouldn't be that big of an issue. It's just that I didn't want to come in straight away where the town hall is. I'd rather, where the clan castle is. I didn't want to risk lowering it for any reason. But anyway, so we're gonna continue watching. So I had mentioned before that I started her slightly towards the left, and the reason why I do that if I want her to go right is because she ends up taking out the buildings on the left first and then moving on towards the buildings to the right. And after the buildings to the right are gone, then she's gonna be closer to the right side than the left side, since she goes left first and then right second. So that's why I started. It doesn't always work, but it's a good I guess strategy to know to try to sort of push your queen one way or the other without having to spend troops on a funnel, or at least cheaply create a funnel for her. But anyway, drop the poison spell there. In hindsight, it wasn't really needed. Could have saved it, the poison spell, and use it somewhere else, maybe for the queen or something. But anyway, continuing on, obviously you saw me break this wall right here so that she can go in and continue taking out all of these buildings over here. So now I'm sending in wall breakers to try and break this wall. Air defense did get some of my healers down. I think two of them, but I did bring 5 healers. So now you see me sending my Barb King and a couple of Valkyries just to help speed it along, because that queen walk was rather long, and I needed to get the funnel made quickly so that I have time to send my main group of Valks into the core. And as you can see, under a rage spell, they're doing quite nicely, especially since that center of the core, everything was touching, so that's perfect for a Valkyrie attack. So I did save, I didn't save that poison spell, which kind of hurt me at the end here, because I could have used it to help take care of these pups. And had I done that, I think I would have gotten a little bit higher percentage, because obviously I would have been able to take care of the pups faster, and you'll see that the queen was one shot away from taking out that cannon. But anyway, when you do the attack the first time, you want to be careful and take every precaution and keep your queen alive, because the queen walk was the important part of that. Alright, so second one I did, this one didn't go as well as my first attack. I blame Bro. He was actually standing behind me, spotting me. And I had already scouted this attack and done the same exact attack with my Town Hall 9 account. So I knew exactly what to do. It's just that when you're in the middle of a battle and you have a spotter and they tell you to do something, you don't really question it. And the point at which it kind of got screwed up is he told me to send my wall breakers in a little bit too early, and that sort of hurt me. But luckily I was able to still get the 2-star. So anyway, you'll see here that she gets a little bit close, and I had to drop that second rage really quickly to save her. Clan Castle wasn't a threat at all. It's a bunch of archers, a wizard, 2 witches, so they don't really reach my queen with those 2 poisons. So here's where I dropped the wall breakers. I should have waited a lot longer, and that's what I was planning on doing, because I wanted the wall break spot to be over here, and because I didn't wait and these buildings were still here, the wall breakers went over here instead. So I had to now wait a little bit longer for my Valk drop. But by that time my kill squad had already died. Luckily there was still enough here to get the job done, and with that free spell on the queen and the inferno, I was able to stall the queen long enough and prevent her from sort of drawing all my Valks over to her instead of killing the town hall. But anyway, so that's that one. Let me clear this out, and then we're gonna move on to some 3-star attacks. So number 5 looks like Wally taking out number 5. Actually, real quickly, let's just go check on. Okay, looks like did he attack already? He did, and sort of failed. Well, good thing I didn't Ninja Live him. Alright. Back to the war highlight. Alright, going to number 5. Wally taking out number 5. Let's see what he uses here. It looks like he's going with a standard bowler attack that he normally does, which is Queen Walk with witches, bowlers, and healers, creating both sides of the funnel here. What does he have in his clan castle? Okay, so more bowlers in the clan castle. So everything is going in now. Unfortunately, the Barb King has not gone in front. Okay, Grand Warden ability, just keeping them alive here. Unfortunately, that baby dragon's doing a lot of work on his troops right now, and that's one bad part of this particular variation, is that his queen is walking on her own, and if you don't know what's in the clan castle, then this is not a great strategy to use, in my opinion, unless you're gonna be having the queen join your main army, because you have nothing that hits air. All your witches are outside as well, so you have nothing in the core hitting air. So if you have air troops in the clan castle, it's hard to deal with, especially at Town Hall 11 when you only have 1 poison spell. God forbids you don't get that baby dragon in the poison correctly, or it walks out of the poison. You don't have a second poison to back up. So this is not a good choice if you don't know what's in the clan castle. And if you do know what's in the clan castle, then you for sure shouldn't use this if there's air troops. You need to either have some wizards with your main army, or you need to have a golem in front tanking. But anyway, it worked out, but it's not the smartest choice if there's air troops in the clan castle. So we're gonna move on to number 8. Bert taking on number 8. So it looks like he's doing an air attack. Looks like a pretty heavy kill squad, probably bowlers in the clan castle here. Slightly late on that golem drop. It targeted the archer tower targeted the wizard before it locked onto the golem. Second golem down. Okay, this has not gone well so far, to be honest, the entry at least. He does only have one poison spell. It is getting that witch down. Okay, everything's gone in, looks like. Still got that Grand Warden ability, which he does pop here. Second rage spell. Just trying to help those bowlers along, get more defenses down. Hopefully the queen jumps into that core there and takes out that second inferno, but it doesn't look like she will be. But luckily it does look like these bowlers are going to start taking out that inferno. Unfortunately it doesn't take out all of them. The queen's popped her ability here. Hopefully she does walk over to that inferno tower. It looks like she does and is able to take it out. So good value on the kill squad there, getting both inferno towers. And now really it's just a matter of taking out the rest of these defenses, which there's not a lot left on. Just 2 wizard towers really. So nicely done there. Pretty definitive 3-star. Nice kill squad. Entry was a little bit rough, but it did get the job done. And because he got that second inferno tower, he didn't need the freeze spell. Nicely done. Alright, moving on to number 9. Paco taking on number 9. Looks like he's doing a queen walk with Valkyries and back-end hogs. Good choice for this base. 2 single inferno towers and a pretty wide open base with big compartments. So it is a good choice. Gonna fast forward here. Looks like he's starting his queen walk on the left hand side here. Wall breaks in. Raid spell for the queen. It's getting a little bit low there. Drops in this hog rider to try and get the CC lore. Unfortunately it doesn't, but not needed because the queen actually lures the CC herself. Poison spell down on both the clan castle and queen. Good value there. Balloons won't make it over to the queen before they die. So they're gonna start dropping them down right in front of her like that. So Barb King down and Valks down. No need to really create a funnel here because of the base design. He had minions ahead of time to take out some trash buildings outside, so the funnel was pretty much already made. Barb King's in the middle here, should pop his ability. Here's a pro tip for you. If your Barb King's out in front and there's a threat of him getting locked on by the single Inferno Tower, then you should pop his ability. That way he has a bunch of barbs around him and it's much harder for the Inferno Tower to lock onto him. So okay, looks like there's really just one more compartment left with defenses, and he's got a huge amount of hogs and Valkyries there, taking out that last defense. Very nicely done. It's got minions and wizards around the outside. Queen still had the ability left, just popped it there, and cleanup was taken care of very, very quickly. Nicely done. Okay, Bosch taking out number 10. Okay, looks like he's coming down from the bottom left-hand side with a hobo attack most likely. If I see Bowlers come out in a second, we'll know. One test wall breaker, followed by 2 more. Okay, there's the bowler, so it is a hobo attack. Rage spell down, poison spell down for the clan castle. Those wizards and the queen will take out the big dragon in no time. Where's the Barb King? Okay. Queen is down, our enemy queen is down. Barb King is split off from the rest of the army. Normally you would send the hogs on the side where the golems are tanking, but in this case he sends it on the left hand side, probably in an attempt to save his queen, because she's great for cleanup. So if he does pop his ability here, there we go, she's gonna get saved. And that was the intention, so nicely done there. Probably should drop a heal spell, there we go. Poison spell down, waiting for those skeletons. Very nicely done there. And then towards the end, he's got 2 more heal spells, which he doesn't really need. So very nicely done here. Okay, so swags the heal spell, still has a hog left, 4 wizards left for a cleanup. Should be dropping those pretty quickly here. Probably just trying to figure out where to drop all those cleanup troops. Alright, very nicely done. Okay, moving on to number 11. Bosch also taking out number 11 here. Looks like pretty much the same strategy, so we're gonna take a look at how he approaches this base. Looks like he's coming in from the left hand corner. Usually you do want to avoid corners unless you can make a very good funnel for your troops. Okay, so wall breakers have gone in. Jump spells down, and this is, oh, they do end up going inside, so that's good. It looks like they're gonna go outside for a second there, and that's really the reason why you don't come in from a corner, because unless you create a big funnel, and ooh, very close from walking a couple of times, but looks like his Barb King is down already, but he does still have the golem out in front tanking, and has 23 hogs, so that's plenty of hogs to get the job done. Unfortunately, he is not going to be able to save his queen this time, just because he's already used his ability. Okay, so I see this a lot. I saw it with, what number was that? I forget. Oh, actually, it was a Ninja Live attack, right? I don't know. But I see the flanking hogs going in way too early. The point of sending in a main group and then sending in flanking hogs is to take out buildings on the edge. That way it saves your hogs time from having to go over there. So that's really the point, and when you should send them is when your main group of hogs is tanking. So in this situation, so these hogs should have waited until this instant right here, where these hogs or actually just this first group. So alright, let me try to explain this clearly. So these hogs are here, they're under heal, and they're tanking this archer tower. That's when you should be sending in your flanking hogs on this archer tower. Now once all of this mess is gone and they move on to this expo, that's when you should send more hogs to this archer tower, when you have another heal here, tanking everything here, and then obviously some to this mortar as well. So that's the point of a targeted hog attack. I see it done not exactly right in a couple of attacks now across the past few wars, and that's the mistake that I see everyone making, is not sending in the flanking hogs at the appropriate time. You don't want to lose those hogs that you're using to flank. You want them to survive and then join your main army. That's the point. You send in one army, right, and you keep them healed, and as they move along the base, you drop heals on them, and they act as tanks because they're under the heal. So they act as tanks, and you drop in flanking hogs. They take out the buildings along the edges, and then they join your main army. So your main army, in effect, gets replaced. The hogs that die get replaced by flanking hogs, and you keep your army nice and big throughout the entire base. So that's the point, and I see this mistake a lot. So just watch out for that. Hopefully, if you guys watch this video. All right, so we're gonna continue watching. Let me actually clear this. All right, let's continue watching. So you notice that all the flanking hogs are getting shot down by everything. So that's really not what you want. So this is when he should have sent in his second group of flanking hogs, right when they reach that expo. And then finally, you know, like 2 hogs on that mortar while they were in that middle dealing with all that mess would be great. He's obviously still got a lot of hogs left, so you might be wondering, you know, why even care about that? Because it's a good habit. You might not always have that many hogs, and every hog that you can save is a hog you should save. So it's just a good habit to get into, to know the actual right strategy or correct deployment of your troops. Okay, so looks like Mercy is coming in with a HGBH, one of his favorite attacks. He sends in 1 giant ahead of time because the 2 tile gap is sometimes suspicious, and he wanted to make sure there wasn't any giant bombs. That's my guess, at least. That baby dragon is actually going to tank the wizard tower for the wizard, so that was actually nice. Not sure if that was planned, but it was definitely worked out really well. Okay, he's got the poison spell down on the clan castle as well as the queen. Okay, looks like he's got a split on his giants as well, but they're all gonna come back together once one side breaks the wall. Now, as they tank, he's gonna drop in his hogs. Okay, heal spell down for the hogs. Should have been slightly lower, that way you covered that second archer tower. Looks like he does have all of his hogs down at this point. Okay, so here comes the giants. They're gonna tank for the hogs, at least the last 2 of them. The wizard tower is gonna go down, and that was the last one. Okay, so very nicely done. This is a very good base for this type of attack. It's like a troll Tesla in the corner. The way the compartments are set up, it allows the your kill squad to sort of stay together and go through. Anyway, number 13 looks like Mercy again. This time, same attack, except he's got some loons with him as well. So let's see how he uses the loons. Okay, so in the beginning he uses the loons just to take out some of the defenses and allow him to drop the giants where he wants them. Okay, looks like there's a Tesla farm on the top left hand side. Healers are gonna keep the bowlers up, having to fight through the clan castle without a tank because the giants have sort of wandered on him. Looks like the healers are sticking to the Barb King, so he's got a split of his kill squad now. Where is this queen? Oh, queen's with the other half. Okay. He's only got 13 hogs, so he is waiting here for his kill squad to sort of get a couple of more defenses down. Looks like on the other side, his Barb King is not doing too great. Should pop his ability here very quickly if he wants to. Okay, so the one thing I didn't agree with his start point here is he started on the opposite side of the queen, and you can't expect your kill squad to be able to go over there and kill the queen, especially when you have a split like that. It's so hard to predict. When I'm doing an attack like this, unless I'm directing the kill squad exactly where I want them to go, I don't particularly like the strategy. I need to know exactly where they go, and that's the main difference between a spam attack and a targeted like strategic attack. But anyway, that was a bit iffy on starting on the opposite of the queen. I don't know how you could have guaranteed getting to the queen before you had to send in the hogs, but it did work out, so nicely done. Number 14 by Rich. Queen down, healers. That wizard's going to create a funnel. Looks like he wants to push his queen towards 3 o'clock. Okay, so she's going the right way now. It looks like eventually he's gonna use, I don't know what's in the clan castle right now. I would imagine hogs. Looks like it was a fresh attack, because if he knew that there was a lava hound, he wouldn't have Okay, rage spell down, first jump spell down. Looks like he has a double, oh no, he doesn't have a double jump. Heal spell down, very nice. Hogs are too early. Too early. You can send in a couple on particular defenses that your Valks aren't able to reach but are tanking. But that's all you should send. You shouldn't send them all at once, not with this type of strategy. You need to save them till the end, because you can't expect the Valkyries to go into every single compartment that you want them to. So right now is really when you should be sending in your hogs. When you're reaching the end of the attack and there's defenses shooting at your Valks from over a wall, that's when you should be sending in the hogs. Okay. Well, other than that, very nicely done. Number 15. Timo taking number 15. Looks like with a Laloon attack. Looks like a Queen Walk Laloon. All the air defenses are reachable from outside of the wall, so it looks like he's going to start from the top and work his way over towards where the Archer Queen is. Okay, it's actually going to break her inside, allowing her to possibly reach the expos as well. So very nicely done there. Center group's going to get kind of destroyed there. Not a big group one in the middle, so. But it does send in a bunch of backups with a haste spell. Very nicely done. Alright. Moving over to number 16, also Teemo. Looks like a Golem Valk into a Laloon. Probably trying to get the kill squad into the core, take out at least 3 air defenses, and then come in with a Laloon on the back end for that last air defense. So Golem's down, creating a funnel for his Golem right now, or his kill squad right now. Barb King's gonna tank for the bowlers. Golem does come back over, but unfortunately not much use after that, because the Valks will surge in front of the Golem, tanking instead of the Golem. But like I mentioned in the beginning, only 1 air defense left after that kill squad, so very, very definitive 3-star here. Still has troops pretty much from every single category. He's got Golemites left, Valks, bowlers, Lava, Loon, and his hero still up. So very nicely done. Okay, number 17 by Thor. Looks like a Golaloon. 2 Golem Golaloon. I'm not sure if there's bowlers in the clan castle or a 3rd Lava Hound. The old one. Okay, so there's bowlers. Okay, so it looks like he's gonna probably get 3 air defenses with this kill squad push. At least that's probably what he's going for. He's got this one is almost down, so that's pretty much as good as down. And there it goes. Looks like they're not going to be able to reach the second one. Or the 3rd air defense, at least not right away. Okay, so now they're able to reach it, and it goes down. So all that's left is just a couple more air defenses, and he's got a huge amount of loons there, and especially since the Golem is now tanking that last Tesla. Very nicely done, and the Queen still has her ability. Alright, nicely done. Moving on to number 18. Rich going... Okay, these are Town Hall 8s now, so we're gonna stop right there. But very nicely done. Past couple of wars were very smooth, ran very well, but the thing is, they were all pretty bad clans with poor base designs and not really developed very well. So that's why it may seem like they went smooth. We did for sure all go early like we were supposed to, so that part's definitely not going to be affected by the type of clan, but the amount of success we had definitely was affected by the, I guess, quality of the bases, but this one is going to be definitely a little bit harder. It looks like they are doing quite well on the 9s. They've cleared all of them now, it looks like. So they are a lot better than I thought they were going to be. So it really comes down to the Town Hall 10s. And that's really what matters in these wars, is the top half. And we do kind of have an advantage there. They've actually even managed to clear Airwolf with their number 14, so very nicely done there. But anyway, like I was saying, it really comes down to the top, so it's all about how many 3-stars we can get. And we do have a 1 Town Hall 10 advantage, so hopefully the guys aren't discouraged by how well they're doing, and we come back and get the win. We have to get as many Town Hall 10 attacks left as possible. Let me see, who do we have on our side? So we might have to have more dips. Alright, let me see, how many do we have left? And We have still attacks. Okay, Airwolf did both of his. Oh god. He failed on a 13, on number 13. That should not happen when you're a Town Hall 10 with an extra spell. Not good. Alright. Looks like we only have one more kind of semi-dip attack left with Bish Bash Bosh. That means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that we have to clean, and I already saw a bunch of good attackers go down. This is not doing well. We still have Timo left, that's good. And we still have one from Mercy, one from Rich, one from Ron, 2 from me. Panda needs to just scout. Panda should just scout. Okay, so anyway, I think that's gonna do it for the war highlight. Hope you guys enjoyed, and unless we get another live attack in the next couple of seconds, okay, looks like we aren't. So I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.